What's up guys? Welcome to Tech Unbox. My name is Neeraj and this is my unboxing and review for the Redmi 4A. Let's start by opening the box. Inside we have the Redmi 4A itself and we have some paperwork. We have a standard power brick which is not a fast charger and a standard micro USB cable and a SIM ejector tool. Now let's remove the plastic from the front and back of this phone and see how does it looks. So it is looking very good and it has a very nice feel while you hold it into the hand. Talking about the design of this phone, it is similar to the other Redmi phones. On the front side of the phone, we have a 5-inch display with a PPI of 265 and we have the non-backlit keys, or you can say touch buttons, and we have 5 megapixel front facing camera with f2.2 aperture. Moving on to the back of this phone, we have a 13 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture and we have a LED flash. We also have a MI logo and the speaker to the back of this phone. And the back of this phone is made up of plastic, I think, which you can expect at this price. Moving on to the bottom of this phone, we have a micro USB port and a microphone. And on the top of this phone, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and we also have a IR blaster, which is great thing. These days, most of the flagship smartphones don't have an IR blaster. To the left side of this phone, we have a hybrid SIM card tray and to the other side, we have this power key and the volume rockers, which are made up of plastic. In the design department, this phone stands very well in the market at this price. Now let's talk about the display of this phone. It has a 5-inch display with 720p resolution and it has an PPI of 269 per inches, and it also has a color temperature mode. You can choose between a cooler or a warmer temperature depending upon your requirement. The colors on this display are very vivid, bright and punchy. The viewing angles on this display is also very great. The viewing experience that I got while using this phone for 7 to 8 days is very great. The only drawback of this display is that there is no protection on the glass of this phone. If you accidentally drop this phone from a very low distance, the glass will shatter very easily. Other than that, there is no other issue. So I will definitely recommend you a tempered glass on top of this display so you will not accidentally shatter this one. Other than that, this display is very good. I think this is one of the best looking 720p display in the market that I have ever seen. Moving on to the software side of this phone, it comes with Android 6.0 Marshmallow based on MIUI 8, which is really very close to the stock Android, with some MIUI tweaks on it. The Snapdragon processor and the 2GB of RAM runs this device very smoothly without any performance issue. It handles multitasking very well. I keep most of my apps open while testing this phone and it performs very well. The apps like Facebook, Instagram runs like a bullet on this phone. The gaming performance of this Redmi 4A is also very great. It handles most of the 2D graphic games very well without any performance issue. With the help of Adreno 308 GPU, this phone plays most of the games very well and very smoothly without any performance issue or any lag. Moving on to the Geekbench 4 test. This device scored 678 score on single core side and 1789 score on multi-core side. On the single core side, the performance of this phone is nearly close to the Nexus 5 and the performance on the multi-core side is slightly more than the Nexus 5. Now let's talk about the rear camera of this phone. It has a 13 megapixel 5 element lens with f2.2 aperture. As far as I have tested the camera, this camera performs very well in good lighting condition, but in low lighting condition or indoor lighting it may disappoint you. But considering the budget, this phone has a pretty great camera. Here are some samples that I took with this phone. The battery life of this phone is really impressive. It gives full day of battery on a single charge. It has 3120 mAh battery and the standby time of this battery is also very great. It also has a battery saver feature built in, which runs the device with optimum battery usage and helps in saving couple of hours of battery. Apart from the great features, there are two downsides of this phone. Number one is that the keys are not backlit, which makes this device little difficult to use in the night time. And number second is that the speakers on these phones are not that great. Because of the bad positioning of the speaker, in my words, I can say that the speakers are pretty basic, but you cannot complain at this price. So overall, this phone is really very good. It has a good looking 720p display and a great design and a great battery life. For me, this phone is a low budget king based on my experience with this phone. If you are under a budget like 6000, then this will be the device for you. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have enjoyed my style of unboxing, if you do, please hit the thumbs up button below and do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. The link will be in the description of this video. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you guys in my next video.